These none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this. Don't talk about it. Really on. Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gon' do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really bout this, don't talk about it. Really on
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Walking This Way's Impact Voice Podcast. I'm your host, Furman Jackson Jr. I'm the CEO and founder of Walking This Way's Impact Voice Podcast, along with my beautiful sister herself, Coach Shay. What's going on with you?
Hello, everyone. Good to be back. Tuesdays seem to come a lot faster these days. I don't know if it's just me or
They come fast. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I went back to work, no, when I went back to work, when I was, I know what time switched back. Well, what time we lost an hour, and it's like went to work. Next thing I know, it's like 5:30 in the morning. It's like, hey, almost time to go home. So I just got here at 10 o'clock at night. But hey, time is flying. Of course, you look, it's time is here. I'm excited. You know, I'm excited
yes.
about tonight's topic. We talking about confidence. But I was thinking when I was getting set up for the show, the topic tonight is gonna be titled get the hell out of my own way. That's the topic tonight. Because we have to learn how to get the hell out of our own way. Cause we could be our own worst enemy, y'all. We really can. We always talk about we
Yes.
blame circumstances, we blame people, we blame things, but we never take accountability for our own actions. That's what I'm saying, Shay. Being more accountable instead of saying
Yes.
at that time, yeah, I made that decision at that time, and I learned from that decision instead of saying it was his fault, it was her fault. Don't get me wrong, things do happen. It's something we can't control. But I really want to talk about let's get the hell out of our own way because we could be our own worst enemy. We could talk ourselves out of things. We procrastinate. We what we do, we want to put off tomorrow what we can do that. And we all been there, folks. We all been there. We all been there. But as we post to evolve, Shay, and we grow and we mature,
Absolutely.
some things we have to stop doing. I'm gonna go biblical for a moment. Even when Paul said, "When I was a child, and I reasoned as a child, but when I became a man, I had to put away what childish things." And
The
that's not
childish
pertaining to
thing.
a man, but also pertaining to a woman too. Because when she was a child, she reasoned as a child, but when she became a woman, she had to put away childish things. So we can't
Yeah.
be. I can't be a 40-year-old. Now, I play video games, and playing video games is nothing wrong. I play Madden, I play the wrestling games, but if you a 40-year-old man still playing with toys, something wrong. You can't be playing.
But to each his own, right? I mean, everybody just got their own thing. Because
But
I
look
see a
weird.
lot of people that's into a lot of different things like cosplay. And even though I might think it's kind of weird, some people think it's pretty cool. And they got Cosmicons and all kind of gatherings where everybody get together and they dress up and all this. So everybody just got their own little jam, their own little thing. I don't
we
know.
we said look kind of weird. You
It's
said look.
weird. It's weird. I mean, the most weird thing I think I've seen, like with the cosplay thing, would probably be like pony play. That was really weird.
Well, yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Big shout out to Keisha Way. Big shout out to her. What else we got? Let me see. What we got? What we
But
got?
back to
What stimulation?
what's stimulating you to get to your goal?
What stim?
Oh, what's stimulating me to get to my goal? Man, I don't know. Really not. I don't know my purpose. My purpose keep me going. I just know my purpose is so great. I just can't stop. I don't. It's times that I want to stop, but now I can't stop. So I think my purpose keep me stimulated because I know I got somewhere to go. Like it's somewhere to be.
Yeah.
It's a destination, So it's a mission. So that's what keep me stimulated. I'm always on the mission.
So
So
no word. So in other words, just basically having some urgency about yourself. You know what your
yeah.
why is. You know what your
Yeah,
why
like
is.
staying in motion. Like I posted probably a week ago. Like you can't be around people that don't have no motion. They're not creating no motion. That means they stagnated. You gotta be around people that's creating motion, that's doing things, that's sparking something, that's giving you ideas, that's, you know, like inspiring some motion, evoking action. You gotta be around people that's evoking action, that make you think to do something. And those are the type of people that I like to be around. Goal-orientated people that or seeking to accomplish something. And it's going to make you be urgent. And it's going to make you seek to accomplish something. It's going to make you have that same urgency about yourself. So being around those type of people keep me motivated too. It keep me stimulated because it keep my mind going. Those type of people going to challenge my thinking. They're going to be like, well, okay, well, why you think this way instead of that? Or why you think, well, you could do it this way instead of stressing it all like this. So it's really just being around those counterparts that keep you stimulated and keep your mind flowing and going. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. That's a lot of us mistake too. Like we want to be the smartest person in the room because we don't want to feel like we ain't smart. We don't want to feel dumb or uneducated, but that's not the point. The point is to surround yourself with people that are more educated so you can gain more knowledge. Don't look at it like, oh, I'm the dumb one. No, look at it like I'm in this room to gain knowledge, to gain something that I haven't gained. And that's why I'm really, really excited about the Win with Purpose tour coming up. I'm gonna be talking about a lot of these things, kind of how I funneled into just the entrepreneur journey for people that's coming from the 9-to-5 and trying to figure out like how I'm gonna do this and how I'm gonna do that. Like, how did you make time to even start your business with 3 kids and working and doing all these things? So I want to be the person to kind of tell women like how you can do that, the type of things you're gonna have to do. Your time management is very critical. You know, when you working a 9-to-5 and you trying to start your business or become an entrepreneur. Also really just giving tips about if you don't want to become an entrepreneur, just how to heighten your self-awareness, because that's really what it's about at the end of the day, having a high level of self-awareness so that you can know when, you know, like when to pivot, when it's time to, you know, elevate, when it's time to scale. So these type of things you got to know. But kind of back to what Furman was saying, because I had wrote something about that a long time ago about self-sabotage, and I always keep my notes. I'm a note taker. So self-sabotage refers to the behaviors or thought patterns that hold you back and prevent you from doing what you want to do. So just like Furman was saying, sometimes we get in our own way. That's called self-sabotage. Like you already counting yourself out before it already even happened. It usually roots from lack of self-esteem. So I'm glad we're talking about confidence as well. Because you gotta have some confidence.
Yeah, can you see across the comments section, the top it is. We talking about confidence too, but at the same time, the top of the night is get the hell out of our own way. And that's something that resonates with me because we already in the 3rd month of 2023. It's the 14th day. And we have to ask ourselves, are we seeing changes? Are we seeing the results that we need? Are we just procrastinating? Are we just being lazy, getting complacent?
Yeah.
Like when I went to the gym yesterday morning, when I was interacting with you yesterday morning on my way to the gym, it wasn't that many people in the gym yesterday morning. It was full when we went in with January. It was full. But now in March, you have all people that stay in the gym are people that's health conscious. Them the ones who put this work to practice for many, many years. I'm even seeing the older people in the gym more and more. But it's like it had a high number, but now it's a low number. So it's like we go along with the motions, folks. We really do. And we cheat ourselves. And it's sad. Go ahead.
Self-sabotage. Straight self-sabotage. It's like we blame other people too. Like we can blame other people. Like I ain't go to the gym because I ain't got nobody to work out with, or whatever excuse we tell ourselves. Because a lot of people don't like going to work out. I see it all the time on Facebook. I need a workout partner. That's why you have to develop self-discipline. That's why motivation is obsolete. You need the discipline. You don't need to be motivated. You need that discipline to get up and Do it repeatedly. So to develop a habit, you got to do something for 21 days consistently. To develop a habit, 21 days. Scientifically, it's proven that's the amount of days it takes to develop a habit. 21 days.
Yeah, and it starts within. It really starts within. We have to renew the mind. That's why people should invest in coaching, should invest in
Yes.
mentorship. You know what I'm saying? In order to, it's already in you. You just have to have that coach to bring it out of you. You're just like when we come to the
Yeah.
house. So you at home right now. We doing the show. Nobody have to come tell me to turn my computer on. I knew I had to turn it on. I had to wait till
Right.
somebody go turn your computer on. Or I just take it a step further. When I got off work this morning and I turned my lights off, I go and turn my lights on. Why? So I can see around my house. Nobody should have
Right.
to tell me to turn my lights off. In other words, it's already in you to know what to do.
It is.
And we don't never think like
It's
that.
just we do think like that. We know what we need to do. It's just a matter of execution. Yes, the scripture does say, see, and now, hey, you forgot the biggest word in that scripture
Wise.
is wise counsel.
Because some counsel
Gotta
ain't
seek
good.
wise counsel. Not everybody counsel. Seek
Yeah,
wise counsel.
because you're right about that. That wise counsel is very important. You don't want to see anything.
That word in that scripture is very important.
Yeah,
Wise is very important. You can't be listening to know everybody, and you can't be listening to people that's coming from a place of hurt, that's coming from a place of animosity, that's coming from a place of envy, jealousy. You gotta pay attention to where the counsel coming from for sure. But that's the most important term in that scripture is the wise counsel, seeking wise counsel.
Yeah, because wise counsel's gonna tell you the truth. It's not gonna lie to you. It's always gonna tell you the truth, and that's what we need to be around more. First of all, we got to learn how to be truthful with ourselves first. That's what anytime if you ever heard of AAA means, the first thing they teach in the AA means they teach you admit that you have a problem. And a lot of times say we never admit that we have a problem. What we want to do, we put this mask on, we put the facade on, like, oh, I'm good. We're not good. We'll bleed on the inside, but we'll say, well, the reason why I'm not successful because it's her fault, or it's their fault, or I wasn't paid attention growing up and all, and we blame a lot of stuff. And don't get me wrong, stuff does happen, but a lot of stuff we bring on ourselves too, and that's what we get. So it teaches you admit, okay, have a problem. If you have a problem, admit to the problem. Now you can start getting the answers that you're looking for when you start admitting to the problem. Just like exercising. You go to a fitness trainer, wherever, you be honest with them. Let them know what you're struggling with. They have the answers for you. They cannot help you if you're not honest. That makes sense what I'm saying?
I was just, me and my friend was just talking about that last night, but we was talking about like when it comes to the Black community in therapy. Like, don't go into the therapy session trying to hide stuff from the therapist. This person don't even know you. Go in there for your healing. Go in there for your growth. Go in there with that mindset. I need to unload and release this stuff so I can move forward in my adult life. All this trauma in my childhood is catching up with me in my adulthood. I need to drop this stuff off. That's the mindset you got to go in there with. Okay, boom. Say, for example, you go in there and you and the psychiatrist, the therapist, y'all don't hit it off the first time. Cool. Try somebody else. It's just like dating, right? The first date might not be the best date. Okay, you try another one. You go on another date. It might be a couple of tries before you reach the therapist that you want. My main suggestion is to do research on these therapists. Find somebody that's compatible with you, that maybe experience the same thing as you. Because when you go into these people bios, they usually are very detailed on their websites and things like that. Like, do research and find out who mostly relates to you and your situation. So you won't, go into these sessions trying to lie and avoid. And all that, because if you doing that, like Furman was saying, how is the therapist supposed to assess you and tell you what's really wrong with you and really be able to help you if you're not really telling them everything that you need to tell them to release whatever it is you need to release? And I know a lot of us be ashamed of certain things that we did, but they're there for that. Like, they there to pass no judgment. Like, it's a judgment-free zone. So, and this person does not know you at all. This person usually is a stranger. So, don't do that.
And then it comes with I was just thinking about what you were saying, fear. And then the book that I had read before, The Laws of Human Nature, it talks
What, you
about in the
scared of
book.
getting better? Let's
Well,
scared of
thing
getting
we got the books talks about how things start in our childhood. You got to realize a lot of trauma too. Take
right.
place where
Absolutely.
we lost our imagination growing up. We had we had our parents, and then we had other people. Our parents, thank God for our parents. They only was passed on the information that they was taught. So it's like when you a child, you ask all these questions, they get mad, upset. That does something to a child's psyche. So it's not to the point like I'm afraid to say something. I'm afraid of, and this stuff goes on through our childhood to our adulthood. So now it's like I'm afraid to say something. I say something, either they gonna cuss me out, they gonna hit me because they don't. And what it is, because they don't know and they don't understand because they was never taught. So now we're in a generation now where we're becoming more open now, more reasonable now, to have that grace, to have that wisdom, to talk to people now, to communicate now, and learn how to communicate with ourselves. That's what it is. A lot of stuff we got a lot of trauma in our life that we have to get past that we not have dealt with yet. If that, what do you say about that, Shay?
I mean, absolutely. Like, my thing is, because I've did therapy and I did psychiatry. I've done it, and I didn't have no connection with the therapist that I went to. And it was just like most of the tools that she had already given to me, that's what I did. Like, once you're given the tools, you can't just sit and look at the tools like you don't know how to use them. You actually gotta apply what you are learning. Otherwise, it's just information. If you ain't doing no application, you gotta actually apply what you're learning. So I think it's really, I feel like more so it's the work piece, that the avoidance of I actually gotta do work to get better. Like, I actually gotta do something to get something. Yes, you do. You do. And it's a whole process. Like, healing is a whole process. It's not an overnight. It's not a one day. It's not a 1 month. It's not even psychology says like, how long that you've been in the experience is how long it take you to recover. So say you was in a domestic violence situation for 7 years and then you get out of it. Likely it's to take you 7 years to recover. That's just on a psychological level, because you have to go into reparation and you have to have a revelation. Like, you gotta become again. And I feel like that's like we talk about that a lot on the show too. Like, being reborn. You have to choose your revelation and you're gonna have your rebirth. And that's something we get to choose. We get to create.
Yeah. Dang. Oh, Shay froze up. Shay, get back. I hear your voice like you froze up. You froze up.
Hold on, let me see.
I can hear your voice though.
Let me turn my camera on. I don't know what's going on, but
yeah, I can hear your voice, but it's like you froze. No, but I can hear your voice though.
That's messed up. But yeah, traumatic childhood or toxic relationships can cause us to start doing the self-sabotage, like doubting ourselves. And like I said, it started like as a child. If you got somebody constantly around you telling you that you can't do this, you won't do that, that's not gonna make you believe in yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah, and that comes with like the insecurities and stuff, and not like you said, not believing in yourself. And like I said, it's a lot of great information that goes around. But what are we doing with this information? Are we applying this information to the great information? 'Cause you got some bad information out there too. Don't get me wrong, but
Yes.
taking the great information, applying to your own life, and learn how to. Another thing, we was never taught to learn how to think on our own. We was always taught to think what other people want us to think, but learn how to think on our own. Learn how to become our own self, because God made all of us different. You know, I don't have Shay fingerprint. She does not have my fingerprint. We're different. We all different, and we have to
Absolutely.
learn how to tap into who we are. Shay, that's what it is. We have to learn who we are. Besides learning your name, knowing your name is part of it, but who are you? Have we asked ourselves, who
Who are
am
you?
I? You know what I'm saying? Or is I'm something that I want to be, or is it something that they told me to be? People, the old saying, real recognize real.
I
Being
suppose.
phony will catch up with you. But the thing is, learn how to be real with ourselves. That's what mentoring come in at. That was coaching come in at. Your coaches and your mentor is to help you, coach you along the way, to help you find you. It's to bring the best out of you. What's already in you is already better in you. Now you just have to learn how to release it. So that's what the mentor and that's what the coaching come into play, to help
Yes.
you bring it out of you what's already in you.
Absolutely. That is so true. We
And
just
that's
trying to make the connection between the self and the self that you want to. That's it. The person you becoming. That's it. Just make a connection. Activate this person. Put this person in motion.
you have to. And I'm
Yeah,
looking
facts. Step into your own self. Indeed.
and I'm looking at confidence, the meaning of confidence. Confidence is a state of feeling certain about the truth of something. Is not is then it says this. Let's see. The feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something. That sounds like that one. It said, okay, what is the true meaning of confidence? Confidence means feeling sure of yourself and your abilities, not in
Yes.
every way, but in a realistic, secure way. Let's focus on that. Let's talk about that. Feeling sure of yourself and your abilities, and that's what we
Feeling
don't. That's
sure of
the
yourself is the self-esteem piece.
and it's
You
not.
need
And
the
they,
self-esteem.
and it's okay to feel yourself. You have people tell you don't feel yourself. Stop feeling yourself. You're supposed to feel yourself because it's only one you.
Whoever told you to stop is a hater. No.
Well, no, because you have people tell you that. Well, stop feeling yourself. You just feeling yourself. Stop feeling yourself. You should feel yourself because first of all, you love yourself. Even the Bible tells us to love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you value yourself. You love yourself. Yes, feel yourself. Walk with your head up high. Don't walk with your head down. Feel good about yourself. If some people don't want you, the hell be with them. It's somebody that will want you. But that should not determine you to stop living your life. And that's what will happen. We
That's
get so
true.
caught up and we get so butthurt because why them I don't like me? Why they don't want to accept me? Accept yourself. Love yourself. And that's especially when it comes to relationships. People wants to be with somebody because for some reason they feel alone. You're never alone because you got you. But learn how to be more comfortable in your own skin. That's what I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't put yourself in these situations where I have to be with somebody. No, you don't have to be with somebody. Or just to say I have somebody. You see the low self-esteem. Let's say that. The low
Yeah.
self-esteem.
And then some people just have codependency issues. Like some people just have codependency issues. They just got to depend on somebody. I'm curious, does the young lady agree that confidence can be a sexy trait in a man? Absolutely. Confidence is very attractive. Confidence is very attractive in a man. I love a man that's confident and knows what he wants and goes after what he wants. For sure.
Big shout out
Absolutely.
to Kerry K. Zagan. Big shout out to him. Y'all need to follow K. Zagan on Kerry K. Zagan on social media, on YouTube. Follow him on Facebook. He's really big on helping men be men. He helps men find themselves. He teaches men how to think for themselves. And he's a great coach, great mentor. I tell anybody, get with him. He will coach you to be the better, especially the men. Help you be the best man that you know you can be. And that's
That's
what it's all
dope.
about. Yeah, so big shout out to Kerry K. Zagan. I watch it. I watch his shows on Saturdays. A lot of great guys. They're doing a lot of great things, and we need this. We need this stuff in our generation. We really do because
Mm-hmm.
to go to a place we need to go at, it takes us, and it takes great men like Kerry K. Zagan and many others to help us coach, especially this young generation. Because I remember I had this conversation and you know the stuff they say is so true. And I've seen this stuff say okay, some guys they manipulate women, males. They manipulate these girls, and and then appreciate it. Back to you, Carrie. Back to you, K Zagan. And they just like I asked this guy this question, and he said, "I don't like the he didn't like the girl, but he would sleep with the girl, but he didn't like her to take out in public." And I said, "What's wrong with her?" With I like women a certain type of way. And then he showed me the picture of the girl, and I said, "You're pretty cute." You know what I'm saying? It's just like because you talking well, because she's a big girl. She wasn't big and sloppy. She was more something like the Queen Latifah type shape. Was
I
Queen Latifah?
know I knew boys that I went to high school with that was like that. Like they liked the big girls and they was hitting them and they ain't want nobody to know. But if you like the big girls, you just like the big girls. I don't understand. That's like messed up. Like I don't like that.
Well, I be telling them shit all the time. They want the Instagram girl. They want them girls. They got the fake hair, the
The
fake
girls that
nails.
they'll never get.
And them girls that's on there living a lie because they got insecurities about themselves. But then them kind they
Absolutely.
want ain't, and what it is, they bring a liability to them. I mean, that's all they
But
did, a
them
liability.
kind of women not gonna be attracted to them.
And
He gotta be on a certain level for them type of women to be checking for him.
yeah, but then I said, well, then I looked. He's showing the picture. I said, "It's not wrong with. What's wrong with her?" They feel like just because they're in their 20s, and what they do stuff the wrong way. Okay, you want to get with this person because you want to impress other people. What about if she's good to you? It shouldn't matter what other people think. And that's the problem. We
Yeah.
worry about what everybody think or what they gonna say. Who cares what they think? Everybody has different tastes. Some women
Yeah.
like tall guys, some women like short guys. And to be honest with you, some women don't like muscular guys. Some women
Some
don't.
people like skinny guys.
So
It's a preference.
yeah, everybody has different preferences. Like it's because I said some women don't like muscular guys. Some women like big guys and stuff like that. That's okay.
Some
But
men wouldn't like a muscular woman.
some women don't. I mean,
You
some men
know,
don't like muscular women. Some like women who are what they call them BB. What they call them?
BBW. And
Yeah,
that's fine. Like I don't see what's the problem with that. I feel like that's an insecurity within himself.
and that's what going on in our generation. We worry about what everybody think, what they gonna say, what they gonna say. It should be about what they say. It's all at the end of the day. It's all about what you say, and what you don't care what they think. As long as that's what makes you happy, and then you know what you like, then go for it. Stop worrying about what everybody think. And that's what's going on here.
Yeah.
He did okay. It's like okay, you sleep with the girl, but then when she say let's go out, you don't want to go out with her because of the way she look. But then she could be the best thing that ever happened to you in your life, where she add value. You already value her already, but that person add more value to your life, and you worry about what she looks. It's all about it was attracted to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like some women like tall guys, some women like short guys. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It,
preference.
and then they feel like I got it. No, it's all about be with somebody that's gonna be good to you, respect you, be loyal to you at the end of the day. and stop trying. I gotta go get for what you want the what, and then what they do on social media is fake anyway. Have them got issues they sell. Half of them drug addicts and all other stuff. I'm just saying. I mean, that stuff look good.
That's true though. We don't be knowing what. Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, but that's why. But that's what we forget. We forget about confidence. We forget about knowing who we are, learning who we are, instead of just you say, you know what, I got to be me. I got to learn how to be me. And I ain't gonna lie, being us can mess us up until we learn out who we really are.
Yes.
Just like when it comes to relationships, when it comes to especially guys, when it comes to relationships, don't be trying to seek a girlfriend so fast. And I done that too. We all done that. You know what I'm saying? We were never taught the man to have his. I believe a man should have himself together. That's just my opinion. A man should have himself together. He should make it. I gotta have a woman top priority. Make himself top priority by getting yourself together. First of all, getting your mindset together. You know what I'm saying? Finding who you are. If you need some mentoring, get some mentoring. Especially guys who haven't had a father in their life. Find a male mentor that's gonna keep it real with them, of course. But learn you. You know what I'm saying? For you want to take on the role of having a girlfriend and having a wife, that stuff plays a big role. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to be no type of leader where you can't lead your family. That's just me. That's what I just believe. Learn how to live for
Yeah.
yourself, fellas, especially fellas. See, women. I'm saying what some of women do, Shay. When women move out their parents' house, 9 times out of 10, they always gonna move to get their own place for themselves. You very
Yeah.
rarely will see them move in with a guy. They always get their own place. Now you see a guy when he moved from his parents' house, he gonna move right from his parents' house to his girlfriend or some roommates.
Homeboy.
But
Mm-hmm.
he never got that. He never learned how to live on his own. Let me tell you, living on your own, guys, is a good thing because you learn more about yourself. You learn that you have to take care of your own responsibility. You got to work. You got to pay bills. You got to have a roof over your head. Now you'll be out on the street. So you have to have that self-reliance on you, being more, I'm going to say responsible. So I tell the guys, it's always good for a guy to get his own place. Get your own place, fella. Learn how to get your own place. Learn how to budget. That's another thing too. Learn how to budget your money. There's nothing wrong with a budget. We talked about this on the show last Saturday. Learn how to budget yourself. Put yourself on a budget. You know how much money you make? Every 2 weeks, a month? No, break down how much I bring home every week or every 2 weeks, how much it is a month, how much I make the year. Knowing your money going at. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn your life lessons. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is important. It really important. Learn how to keep your place clean. Learn how to keep your car clean. Keep your house clean. Keep your bathroom clean. Learn how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Going out of school.
Or hire somebody to do it. Like we talk about on some other segments, delegating. If you ain't got time to do it, hire somebody.
Yeah, so always learn this stuff. You can't always what's that hygiene? Hygiene. Yeah, hygiene is very important. Hygiene is very important.
Woo, fellas,
Learn how,
yes. Women, yes.
men too. Guys too. Hey, take care of yourself. Take a bath. Wash your clothes. You know what I'm saying? Buy some baby wipes. Buy some baby wipes too. Buy some baby wipes to wipe your behind too after you use the bathroom. Cause that toilet paper
I'm
gonna be one. The
crying.
That's how people have no streaks in their underwear because they don't clean their butt good. Now they get some baby
I'm
wipes.
crying.
Baby wipes help out.
See,
Why did they got?
y'all, we shouldn't even have to be telling y'all this. Y'all should know better. Nah.
Yeah, like that. Buy you some baby wipes to wipe your behind. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It keep the streaks out your drawers.
I'm crying.
Cause
Is anybody else crying in the comments?
I always said,
Facts. Hire someone if you don't have the time. Yeah, facts. You definitely got to delegate because I can't wait to get a maid or a house cleaner.
yeah. Or well, let's say it's not in your budget to hire someone. You just have to do it yourself. You have to make time.
Yeah, you got to do it yourself. Unfortunately.
Yeah, because you got to think about your fund. You got to think about your budget. You got to put your budget together. Can I be able to force some? Can Can I hire somebody to help maintain? And which is do because when you on the go, and like I said, some people don't have time to clean. I understand that because you have to work.
Mm-mm.
But if you can't hire somebody, cool, put in your budget. Or if not, you just have to take time out for yourself and do it. And then what you do with cleaning, they say clean as you go. And I know that guys sometimes we just take stuff, we just throw stuff everywhere. Women organize with cleaning, they just clean as they go. And they will tell you not to mess up nothing. But most important thing, fellas, learn how to clean for yourself. That's another. Fellas, learn how to clean for yourself. Learn how to clean your house up. Make sure your house smell good when you invite somebody over. Your house should be funky when they come to the door. It should be smelling good. They should have to the point. They said, "Oh man, shouldn't be living here." Yeah, a man lives here. Keep ourselves organized. That's another thing. If you work, I mean, if you work well, you have to wear a uniform to work. Make sure your uniform look good when you go to work. Do not wear your uniform wrinkled. What I do, I take my uniforms to the cleaners. I
See,
want to
he
look good.
factored the cleaners into the budget. You see that? Cleaners.
And then, so yeah, because
See, certain stuff you just gotta do. Like,
or
it ain't no. I mean, you got your non-negotiables.
or just like this, just take. It's basically you loving yourself, and you want to make you represent yourself. Let me say something. What's on your uniform besides the company you work for? Your name. You represent your company that you work for, and you represent yourself at the same time. I'm gonna say that again.
Mm-hmm.
On the uniform, you have the company's name, which you represent when you go to work, and you have your last name, which you represent every day of the week. So what you gonna do? You want to make yourself look good. Remember, you are the CEO of your life. So you make yourself look good first. So if you go to work,
Absolutely.
take your uniform to the cleaner. If you can't afford the cleaners, iron uniform. If you don't know how to iron, get somebody who do know how to iron. I mean, just make yourself look good when you go to work. Smell good when you go to work. Ladies smell good
Please
all the
smell
time. They
good.
keep their hair up. They smell good. Women gonna do that regardless. They don't care. They gonna keep themselves up. But fellas, now keep yourselves up. Get your feet done. I gotta get my feet done when I'm talking. Go get your feet done. Get your feet done. Go. Taking care of your feet is important. It really is.
They gotta
It's,
last
it's
you a while. You gotta take care of those.
it's nothing. It's nothing funny about a man taking care of feet because we was taught, man, if you get your feet and stuff done, you funny. No, it's not funny. It's really very helpful to get your feet done because we have the blood to circulate in our feet. It can get rid of all the dead skin and all the other stuff. Because before I moved here to Dallas, about 2 years ago, and I'm gonna get my feet done. The girl was telling me, "Yeah, y'all should get your feet done. The way y'all get your hair cut and y'all keep that sacred when you get your hair cut. Should just do the same thing with your feet because we constantly walk on our feet all the time. So take care of your feet. We shouldn't have funky feet anyway because you laying there with your girl, she would want to smell your feet anyway. So take care of your feet. Get your toenails, trim your toenails. The other thing, clip your toenails. Say what you want to say.
I'm over here crying, laughing at you. I'm just laughing because you gotta go on down through there with the list, telling these men how to smell good, and that's hilarious. But Furman is right. Hygiene is very important. We are adults. There's not no way I should smell your breath through your nose with your mouth closed. I shouldn't smell your breath. Okay.
And you gotta think about it. She's not gonna rub your feet if she can get cut. Yeah, that's true. She's not. I mean, you gotta clip your toenails, man. Clip your toenails. What's another thing we can talk about? Keep your car clean. That's another thing, guys. Keep your car clean. Guys, you know what? Guys will always keep their car clean.
I'm terrible with the car. I'm
Well,
terrible.
let me show you. I guess it's different, and I could be wrong, but I want somebody to put this in the comment section, help me out. It's like when it comes to the house, okay, when it comes to the guys in the house, we don't value like a woman would. Like women, y'all value keeping up the house clean. But when it comes to the car, yeah, we'll go get the car service. We'll go get it waxed, and that's another thing I'm looking for. I'm looking for me a detail, so I detail my car because I want to keep my car clean.
You ready to get your car detailed?
Yeah, because I prefer to get some. I prefer to get a detail. I mean, you take it to the car wash, but car wash really gonna mess it up. I really prefer a professional detail. So before I moved here, I would get my car detailed all the time. So get your car detail. It's valuing you. It's you loving you. That's what I'm gonna say. You loving you.
I'm about to say it's really just about making yourself feel good.
Yeah, you feel good. You look good. You feel good. It's not like I'm doing this to impress people, but you're doing it for you. Because at the end of the day, whether you with you or not, they with you or not, you still gonna be good.
And
So
you're supposed to do a lot of what make you feel good.
yeah. And then you mentioned something Shay you said about the breath. Go to the dentist. You got insurance. Go to the dentist. Go get your. We both get our teeth clean anyway. Go get your teeth clean. Get yourself checked out. There's nothing wrong with that. Because that's investment. Getting your teeth clean, getting your feet and stuff done, going to the doctor, getting checked out, eating healthy, working out. What else, Shay? What else that we got? A lot of this stuff is self-investment for yourself, you know?
Yes. Yes. That was a great examples of self-investments because a lot of us scared to spend money.
Yeah. Scared money don't make money. I'm gonna tell you that now. And nowadays, they even got travel packs now. You ain't just gotta have a travel pack when you going on the road. You can take that travel pack when you going to work. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're working over. Especially if you're working over, or let's say you're working some overtime. Take you a little travel bag. Take you a travel toothbrush, travel toothpaste. Take you some smell good as well. Always want to freshen yourself if you staying over. That's another, and then another thing with this, Shay, it just really just staying consistent with it too, as well. That's something.
And then some people ain't been taught these things.
No,
I remember,
and then
I remember growing up, and I remember when I was growing up, like my mom taught one of my friends how to bathe herself because her mama had never taught her how to do that properly. You know, so some of us ain't been taught properly how to bathe, ain't been taught properly how to wipe. Some of us ain't been taught. I just ain't gonna lie to you. Some of us go through life not being taught and not listening to the things that they was trying to teach us.
The ones that get your travel bag empty. So that's true, man. Take your travel. I do. I take in my bag right now. When I work over, I have toothpaste, I have toothbrush, I have some cologne in my bag as well, so I keep myself fresh and up, looking good. That's kind of stuff I carry in my bag. Another thing which you want to say is make sure you look good. Oh, if you wear boots to work, fellas, if you wear boots, make sure you shine your boots up, polish your boots when you go. Now I said this stuff that you're not you representing you. Like I said, even though you represent the company that you work for, you represent your last name. And that's another thing we forget, Shay. We forget about our last name. We're not taking our last name lightly.
Man, I take my whole name lightly. I know my name hold weight. You say my name somewhere, it hold weight. It's heavy, real heavy.
So that's what we talking about tonight. Get the hell out your own way. Man, love yourself. Find you. Another thing, get out. Find stuff to do. What else we want to talk?
Yeah, you definitely gotta find things to do. For me, I definitely I found all my jams. I got all my things that I want to do right now. I'm good. I'm functioning pretty good. There's definitely a lack of information for sure. A lack of information in what? Oh yeah. People they not informed, and a lot of us don't listen. They just throw the information out that they do get.
That's what they. You ever heard? That's what they tell you. If you're in an accident, make sure you got clean drawers on. That's actually the true saying, because if you're in an incident and something happened to you, make sure you got clean drawers on.
You would want to please do.
And then when it comes, you said bathing. Some people don't use rags no more. They use the
just the soap and the loofah. I'm confused. And some people don't like taking baths. They just rather take showers. I'm a firm believer in you should definitely soak your body sometime and just Either shower before or after the bath. Coach,
Well,
how should a person start seeking help to better themselves through coaching? Oh, well, firstly, probably would be determining like what's your goal when you looking for a coach, like how to know if you need a coach versus like a therapist, right? A coach, we not going back in your past. We not doing no trauma diving. We not doing none of that. We focused on what you got going on current, and what we can do to propel you to transition to future. That's the state. It's current state, transitional phase, and future phase. So, with that, it's really your end goal. It's like if you're a person that have got over all that trauma and you done with all that, and now you get into your career and things is happening, and now you feeling like stuck. That's when you come to a coach. When you start feeling that stuck moment, what I need to do next, where I need to go. I'm really not pivoting. When you get the feeling, that stuck feeling, that's the feeling when you need to go and talk to a coach that'll help you figure out what happened and at what point did it happen and how we can pivot you quickly into the next phase, the next thing. I think a lot of us, if we had coaches, it wouldn't be easy for us to stay stuck in them places too long. I know a lot of mentors, especially like when I was with Niora and Dustin. Dustin would be on my head. Like, he was really a great mentor for me because he was going to always be reminding me and checking me and say, hey, have you done this? Have you called these people? Have you did your referrals? Have you did this? Have you did that? So it's really catering to what you need and knowing what type of mentorship you need. Some people don't need a person that's on their head like that. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's the type of mentor that I need. I need somebody to remind me because I'm always doing a lot of things. So sometimes I do forget. So if you got to say, hey, say it again, it even bothering me because I probably forgot. So it's really those things like accountability, knowing how you want to be approached. Because, knowing how you want to be approached.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You gonna ask questions, right? You gonna ask the questions that I want to know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want your time wasted either. I need to know exactly where you at. No, it's thing is I need you to be honest with me, be truthful with me, because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want my time wasted as well. Because time is very important.
A lot of people, especially for me, my assessment when you coming into the life coaching or part of the program, the assessment is very deep. And when I give it to people, I tell them, take 2 weeks because it's so much into detail that's going to have you thinking about, dang, what do I want to look like? Who do I want to be around? What do I want and what don't I want? Like, I make you make a list of the things that you don't want and the things you have and the things you want more of. So it's things, those type of things take time. But it's the work. People avoid the work. So that's why people don't really invest in coaches, therapists, mentors, because it's actually work to get to where you need to go, whether that's financially, spiritually, physically. It's going to take some work.
And then I'm going to tell you this, I got give a big shout out to Steve D. Williams. He said this all the time too, that it's just not for you. It's just not for some people, Shay, because some people got to be with themselves. Yeah. It's just not for some people. Everybody don't want to do it.
Yeah, they don't.
Because he said, Quan said, Brother Firm, where you recommend young men to go for male mentorship or coaching? I will. I mean, yeah, I recommend they do, but you got to be careful of that too as well, Quan, because you got some pedophiles out there too.
It's all crazy, but so I I do
Yeah,
know
be
some good
careful.
mentorship programs for men. I also just got connected with
Yeah, but
a few here in Dallas. Hold on, y'all, I gotta get my notes. One of my close friends, his name is Brandon Wade. He has a nonprofit organization called Manifest Your Purpose, which is for mentorship for young men. That's really good. He's having some really amazing results. He's gotten kids off the street. He'll stop young men from selling drugs. He's just out here doing really great things for the men and youth. And so that's a really great point of contact. I did get some really great information here recently. I'm gonna post some resources because it's resources for people that have been incarcerated, that are felons. I have some resources for that, for men, because I think we was talking about something the other night, and somebody mentioned that what if the person had been in jail and they was a felon and they might not be able to get no job and da 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 da. So there are resources for you. You just got to tap into it. Like, you got to really be wanting to know, how can I evolve? I think that's a big portion of it too. Like, you got to be wanting to know how to get better. It's seeking. You got to seek it. You got to seek and you shall find. That's the only way. But I do have, and I know that Mr. U, he's been on the podcast a few times. He does mentoring for young men as well. I know there's somebody that probably be a great contact reaching out to. George, he been on the podcast
no,
with the
I'm
Mental
saying,
Association. We got mental health, for mental health. Who else we got that
but I
with
would
mental
say,
health mentorship?
another good mentor. I'm gonna tell you.
Joseph. I think that was his name.
No, it was like Kerry K. Zagan. K. Zagan that was
Oh
in the
yeah,
conversation.
you did say that.
He's a very great mentor. I refer guys like him, Shay, because they'll keep it real with you. They gonna teach you about you. They gonna teach you about manhood. They gonna teach you. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too, fellas. Stay away from these guys who bashes women too. I'm gonna tell you that also. Stay away from these guys who bash women. If you see guys who bashing women are evil, this whole modern day woman and all this other stuff, man, run from them type of dudes because they don't know what they talking about. They talking stupid. What they doing is they getting other guys start thinking like that. But no, you think for yourself. But the corner, I hope to answer your question. But yeah, I recommend anybody to get a male mentorship, a coach, or get coaching. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you this too. You're gonna have to vest your money. I'm gonna tell you that because it's not gonna be free. It's not gonna be free.
Guess what?
It's not. See what it is, Shay. People they want they want to get the information for free, but they're not willing to put their money up. You think about it. You're paying for people's time when you're talking to these people.
I am for the rest of the month because it's International Women Month. I am giving away free coaching sessions for 30 minutes. There's just enough time for us to even find out if we're a good fit for each other, if I can even help you, and where we can start if that's what you would like to do. But I definitely give you every call that anybody's had with me. You're gonna leave with some tools to already start right now, and I think a lot of these times coaching have a bad kind of thing coming along because people are not getting the results that they say and da 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 da. But you also got to work for the results that you want.
What? See, now when they say that shit, that's kind of making excuses. Yeah, like you said, the word. They don't want to put in the word. Let me tell you something. You get all the coaching, all the mentor, all you want. If you're not willing to apply the information that they give you, it's to benefit you. It's not.
Yes.
They're not programming you to think like them. They teaching you how to think for yourself.
Absolutely, because anybody that have done a free call with me, you leave with your nutrition guide, everything that we talked about, what you said you want to work on, how much water you should be drinking a day. Like, you're gonna leave with a whole slew of information. Now, what you do with it after we get off the call, or whether you want to help me evoke the process for you to continue on, is totally up to you.
Yeah, but
Because sometimes we all need that little push, like, go ahead, baby, go out there. Sometimes we need that little push.
yeah, but a lot of time they're gonna light a fire in your butt until you get your ass up and move. I mean,
Yeah.
and just don't. And they, I'm gonna tell you something. They're not gonna baby you. If you want somebody to baby you, then you might well go down the street there, because these folks are not finna baby you. They gonna tell you the truth, but it's gonna either make you pursue it or don't pursue it. At the end of the day, it's your life, folks. It's your life. You only have one life to live. It's not nobody else's fault. They say you lead a horse to water, can make it drink. That's true. It's up to you at the end of the day. It's what you do. Like you mentioned earlier, Shay, it's about work. Some people don't want to work. They want what's said, but when it comes to going to these different people, going to their sites, get information, they tell you how much their session is. Oh, I can't afford it. Yes, you can. You can afford anything that you want to buy.
Yeah. But see, my thing when they ask me how much it is, when people start asking me how much my program is, I ask them, how committed? How committed are you gonna be? I need to know your commitment level at this point. You're gonna be committed to 2 days, 3 days. I need you to pick a number of days that you're gonna be committed to, and you need to stick to that. So that's, for me, it's the commitment piece. Like, are you gonna be committed? The money ain't the issue. It's the commitment. Because if you spend your money, you commit to it, or you gonna forfeit. Are you gonna forfeit your whole thing? Baby Shark on the TV. Okay, I'm gonna let you watch Baby Shark in a second.
But at the end of the day, it's what you want about it. Some of them see with the coin. He said this one. Facts. Commitment determines the results. Yeah, I mean, you gotta want to see the results. If you don't want to see the results, it's on you. At the end of the day, it's what you. At the end of the day, it's what you want. It's how bad did you want it? How bad did you want it? So at the end of the day, it's on you, man. And I heard this too, Shay, the other day. And I heard this guy say this. Big shout out to Jay Roman. He be with Kerry K. Zagging on Saturdays. And he said, don't be lazy with yourself.
No, you can't be lazy with yourself. Yes, facts, commitment determines the results. Absolutely. Because the money is never the issue. The money never the issue. That's not. It's the commitment level. That's why a lot of us don't make these investments, because we know our commitment is going to be poor. We're not going to commit to it. We're not really going to do it. We amped ourselves up to not commit. Even I've done it. I've forfeited some programs because I thought this is, and that's another thing. Like, you got to be clear on what you need. I've enrolled in some programs, and I get into the program and I'll be like, oh my God, this isn't even what I needed. I done spent this money and this isn't even what I needed to do. So it's really being clear on the end goal of what you're trying to do. What's the goal ultimately?
Be the best. The ultimate goal should be to be the best you. Only you could be. Be the best you. Be the greatest you. Be the legendary you. Be the iconic you. Be the conquering you. That's what it's all about. It's time to start getting that conqueror's mentality. It's time to start living life. Stop being a slave. Stop being oppressed. Stop being down on yourself. Let's get out that why me attitude, that poor me attitude. Let's get get it. And then a lot of times, Shay, our ego be talking too. Our ego getting away too. It's like when let's say you got stuff to do. Your ego will try to come and tell you, hey, I'm tired. Your ego will try to tell you, let's do it tomorrow. Your ego will tell you, I don't feel like it. Your ego will tell you you're hurting right now. That's the ego talking. And then yourself, you're like, no, I'm going to get this stuff done. I'm not going to lay down until I get this stuff done because I have to get this stuff done in a timely manner.
And once you do that more and more, like once you start, like when you first thought, like, oh, I don't want to do it.
That's that ego.
Yeah, but then you do, like you defeat your ego. Every time, once you keep doing it more and more, that little voice diminish less and less. It starts to kind of quiet down and stop telling you certain things because it know you're not listening no more.
Oh, so in other words, so we gotta kill. So know what you're saying is, we gotta kill that ego voice, basically.
You gotta destroy it.
It's like the snake. It's like a snake. In order for a snake to die, you gotta cut the snake head off.
Off with his head.
You can't chop a snake by the tail because that's not gonna kill it. Nope. You can't chop it in the middle; it's not gonna kill it. You gotta kill it. You gotta go for the head of the snake. And when you go for the head of the snake, you kill it. They're just like our negative habits, our bad habits. We got to go for the head of it. You got to cut it off. If not, we keep putting Band-Aids on it. And like I said, the ego voice in us is louder and get louder. It gets louder. And before you know it, we just go right along with it.
Yep. Because you can't, after that, you can't override it. you can't outthink it. So definitely, when you start doing it over and over and mastering it, like it's about mastery. Like you gotta pick something and master it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Pick something and become a master at your work. It's about mastery.
It is. And before you know, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and after the commercial break, we're gonna finish up with our discussion.
We got a commercial break.
And then we're going to jump right back into it. Let's go to our commercial. We'll get right back, everybody.
A once tight-knit family bond.
Damn it, Tito, didn't I tell you that I'm vacationing? I am retired, which means all our duties have been relinquished.
You still the same. Wake up fussing. I just come over for a little while. I ain't trying to stay in this Roach Motel.
I still can't figure out how you gonna do that. Honey, you see, when the Lord created me, He created a mighty great sunbeam made in His image. And plus, Yoshi always rolling her damn eyes. One day, I got her good. I put a little bit of crazy on her eyelashes while she was asleep. And she couldn't roll her eyes for 3 days. Oh, and that's the time when her eyes was real puffy. I remember when I saw her, I was like, girl, you looking just like your mama with all them bags. Ouch, I told you about playing with me.
It's broken. When the battle of addiction is lost, resurfacing childhood trauma.
You need to get some help. I need to get some help? Really? You're the one that loses friends when you put too much liquor in your body. Okay, and you're the one who ruined your marriage because you're so traumatized and traumatizing me all my life.
And revealing family secrets.
I said before you broke it, I recently lost my best friend. My right hand. My mother.
Leaving one innocent soul demonized. You broke Ma's heart.
I really lost my whole family. But most importantly, I lost myself.
Crucified, the stage play, showing April 14th and 15th at the Slayton House in Columbia, Maryland.
Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here on Walking This Way's Impact Voice Podcast. I'm Furman Jackson Jr. I'm the CEO and founder of Walking This Way's Impact Voice Podcast, along with my lovely sister Shay. We are broadcasting right now from the DFW. That's Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. We are broadcasting here on this great Tuesday. We're talking about confidence. We've been talking about some hygiene. We've been talking about really investing in yourself. We're talking about mentoring, coaching. It's time to go to work, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go to work.
Things. Absolutely. Also, don't forget, the Win with Purpose Tour is this coming up Sunday. So if you haven't copped your tickets, go ahead and grab your tickets before it is too late. I'm excited. Oh, and of course, you can find me at I Am Coach Shay on all social media platforms. That's Instagram, Twitter. And of course, it's Shanae Gotta Get It for me here on Facebook. What else did I have to tell y'all? Oh, for the children. I will be announcing a summer program. We'll have a summer program for the children from the Stars United Global Outreach. So I'll be making an announcement soon to let you guys know when that summer program is, so you can get rid of the kids for a few hours and they can learn some leadership skills, investment skills, entrepreneurship, and just have fun in the summer where they ain't just learning reading and math.
And also invest in your health. Invest in your health.
Y'all, you know, I had to go back to my liquid multivitamin. I actually feel great about doing that. When people see it, of course, they say it's expensive. It's just expensive to look this good, honey. You just gotta do it. It's expensive to look good. It costs to look good. So that's a part of the investment, okay? Yes, the vitamin I take is $60. It just is what it is. I gotta have it. I can't. The one a day ain't doing it for me. The gummies ain't doing it for me. It wasn't doing it for me. I tried it. It didn't work. I tried all them. They didn't work. So I had to revert back to what I know. I tried to be cheap. It didn't work.
Well, you buy cheap results. Because right now, I got my green tea and my honey. Green tea is good for you, so that's why I'm drinking. Green tea. I do got me some tea that I got some detox tea as well. So if you want to detox, get you some detox tea. I say green tea is good. That's what I'm drinking right now. We do the show. Green tea along with honey. Honey is good for you.
Yes.
Don't do a processed sugar. The processed sugar is not good for you. Get honey.
Put some squeeze a little lemon off in there because I love my tea with my lemon and my honey. And I'm on.
So that's why I'm drinking now my green tea with my honey. It's good for you. So man,
yes, I love all kind of tea, y'all. I'm a tea connoisseur. I like coffee. But yeah. And I do have some detox tea available too, y'all. If you did want to do that, I will have a vendor table too as well. Where you can come, walk up, check some stuff out. Check out some products. So I'm really excited for the future and what's coming up. Y'all definitely want to stay tuned into the podcast. Oh, a big shout out to everybody that supports the podcast, that continues to support the podcast. We appreciate you for your ongoing support.
And they can, and I did see it out. They can donate to the podcast as well. I posted on my page, show on Facebook. So you want us to send a donation to the podcast, you can. Because every amount that you're seeing is very helpful because we all about investing here in the podcast. We're advertising, marketing, especially get out on these streets. We want to get flyers done. We really want to start. My focus is hit these streets. Social media is cool. I appreciate everybody, but I really want to get out into these streets, pass out stuff. Whether you go to the gym, movie theater, the mall, place of businesses, whatever. You want to start having our stuff. Oh, it's another thing I'm very excited about. This will be the very first time here on Walking This Way's Impact Woods podcast. For the month of May 2023, I'm putting it out there. We're going to do a whole entire month titled The New Faces of Dallas. So the New Faces of Dallas is all about people who making big impact in the city, doing something positive. So if you know somebody that's in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you want them to be showcased for the month of May, for the New Faces of Dallas, we are accepting it. The calendar is open. So that's going to be for the month of May, Shay. That
okay.
Really dropped in my spirit the other day. So we're going to be doing that for the month of May called the New Faces of Dallas. We want to showcase men and women who are doing extraordinary things here in the DFW. They got to be something positive, not nothing negative. It has to be very good to the community.
Amazing.
So that's going to be for the month of May. So you know somebody that's in the DFW and you want them to be featured on the podcast. Well, the month of May calendar is open. We want to fill it up. Our goal is to fill it up for Tuesday, Wednesday, and the Saturday shows for the whole entire month of May. So the Corn said definitely got some bosses I know. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, he does have a plethora of people he know that he could nominate.
Yeah, so we want to give back. I want to give back to the DFW since I've been here going on 3 years, and I know a lot of people showing me love since I've been here with me doing the show and stuff like that. I just want to get that love back. So it's like, you know what? Let's do the New Face of Dallas. So like I said, You know, any businessmen and women, not just in business, leadership, mentorship, coaching, they could be a head coach, they could be a nurse, they could be a school teacher, they could be a janitor. I don't care. Let's get them on the show, talk about them, like their lives, what they do, what they passionate about, and just giving back.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
gonna be for the
a good
month
idea.
of May. For the month of May. So that's May. Like I said, we booked up for the month of March for the this month almost over with, halfway over with. So we are
Yep.
booked up for the month of March. April, we're piling up for April, folks. We are building up for April. I think I'm on the third week of April, I think. Already. So we get a lot of feedback for the podcast. We are accepting donations now as well. You can go to my Facebook page. I post a link on there. So we are accepting donations of any amount. And what I like about this idea, you can donate it. What's the stake? It's weekly, monthly, or yearly. So whatever you want to do, hey, we want to. It means a lot to us because we really want to start hitting these streets with advertisement, get flyers out, set up things, especially with these networking events. We want to have stuff in hand, from T-shirts to business cards to pamphlets, you name it. When you meet these people, eventually start doing some outside interviewing as well, especially at these events. So
that is the dopest thing. I can't wait till it get hot because y'all gonna see me with a microphone.
So he want to do stuff like that. So we're gonna be back here tomorrow night here on the podcast. We got Keisha Sanchez. She's the host of I Am Radio here in DFW. She's gonna be hanging out with us tomorrow night. She got some great information that she teaches on that's really gonna help you cultivate your life. You just gotta want it. You gotta be serious about it, and you guys want to be serious about it. Think about it. Every time God open our eyes up every day, we're still here for a reason. Let's not take it lightly, folks. They go for me too. I'm talking to myself as well. Take care of your body. Take care of your health, your well-being. Please do that. What else we got? Shay, you have anything? Talk about the stuff you've been going on, Shay. I know you were part of you had a big weekend this week. No, tell us
This
about what you
weekend
learned.
was amazing. This weekend was nothing short of amazing. Of course, you guys know I am the secretary of Stars United Global Outreach. This weekend was the Appreciation Gala, which was celebrating the 8th year that Star has been functioning as a nonprofit organization, which is remarkable. She's been able to change and touch so many lives of the young children, teaching them about investing, leadership, and really just evolving these kids. Some of the children were there at the gala. They were dressed really nice. They were very well spoken. And they was all thanks to Star. And it was just beautiful. I feel like success is measured by the people's lives that you impact, and just being in that room was just a breath of success. You know, it was just a real breath of success. And I was happy to be able to be a part of that and celebrate that with her. I got to meet Miss Woods in person. That was very, very delightful. That was such a pleasure. Got to hang out with Sabrina and Nadia. Really just reconnecting with the people that's already been on a podcast, and that's very important to me as well. I want to throw something for all the people that have been on the podcast. I want us to all get together and do some type of event. I talked about us doing that last year, but now we have had a surplus of people on the podcast, so the event will be exquisite and be wonderful and big. And I'm just thinking of a theme. It'll probably be sometime in the fall, because I kind of want it to be kind of, it's gonna be big because it's been a lot of us on the podcast. So for that, I was blessed to meet a lot of amazing people. City councilmen and big educators in the industry that have reached over 100,000 students. Have changed a lot of people's lives in the 6 years that he had been in business, which is Mr. Byron Sanders, the owner of Big Thoughts, which is a nonprofit that helps kids be innovative, like really tap into their creativity, and thinking about the jobs that'll be here in the year 2030. which was crazy to even think about. They said that in the year 2030, jobs that we know today kind of gonna be like just a memory to us in 2030 in the future. So so just really learning. Just I'm always a sponge, y'all. Like I'm always interested in knowing new things, interested in learning. Like if I haven't been in the environment, I'm cool with putting myself there, you know. I've been doing a lot of uncomfortable things lately, and I'm very proud of myself.
But that's hey, well, you know what? Like I say all the time, Shay, you gotta grow and you gotta evolve. So it's all about
Yeah.
involvement. So you gotta involve because at 12:01, it's gonna be a new Shay and it's gonna be a new Furman at 12:01. So we constantly involved. We gotta let this version of ourselves go, and then go be a new version at 12:01 in the morning.
Absolutely.
So it's hard was a new version. Go ahead.
That's what's so great. Like we had that ability to create it. Like every day is another opportunity to
Yeah.
create a new reality.
Yeah, and then like I said, focus on yourself, work on yourself. You know you got some stuff that gotta be done tonight. I know it's 8:22 right now. You know you got some stuff you gotta be doing right now. What did you waiting on? What you waiting on tomorrow? Because tomorrow's not even a problem. Let alone 5 seconds, not a promise. What you doing for what you do today? What you don't put off tomorrow? What you can do today? You know you got some stuff you gotta get. Think about it. We only got 24 hours in a day. 8 of that we may sleep. Some of us, but we can't be sleeping all the time.
Right.
Let me see. Billionaires and millionaires, they value time. That's something about them. They value time. They don't waste time. They may go to bed early, but you know what they always doing? They always
Waking
get up.
up
They wake up
at the
early.
crack of dawn.
They wake up before the sun come out. Yeah, they say you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. To them, that's late.
That's late.
To the average person, that's normal. But to them, they working. When we get out of the bed, they working. Wall Street is already open. Wall Street working. But you know, Shay, I'm gonna say this: a lot of people they want the success, Shay, but they don't want to sacrifice anything.
No, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. You're gonna have to sacrifice some sleep. You're gonna have to sacrifice not
Going
going
out,
out as much. Yeah, like you gonna have to. It's gonna happen. It just, I mean, hey, they say the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward. So how bad you want it?
but see, everybody want that billionaire status, and everybody want the millionaire status, but they're not willing to put in the work to get to the billionaire status and the
It
millionaire
takes the
status.
work.
That discipline also plays a role. I heard Kendrick
Yes.
Perkins. He's a former basketball player. He's an Atlas and stuff. He said when he played ball with LeBron James in high school, he said why they for the McDonald's thing, but he said why they eat McDonald's burgers and fries. He said LeBron over there eating fruit and drinking water.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
he from
Because
drinking his water and eating salad.
because he's about investing in himself. He's about investing in his abilities because he knew that what he was going, it was going to take him. It was going to take him from where he grew up at to where he at today. And LeBron James actually is the first billionaire that's still playing basketball to this day. But how did he get there? His work ethic.
I must say hard work, dedication.
And it don't change. It never change. Not everybody think it's gonna be okay. That's like this whole thing, Shay. You know, they got these type of things. Okay, help you lose weight. I'm saying people don't want to put in the work. They want these shortcuts. They'll go get these surgeries and everything else. They don't realize that stuff don't keep the weight off. You have to keep the weight off.
Exactly. Because, I mean, changing your body ain't change your mindset, so that ain't work.
Because all
It
you're
ain't
gonna
in
do
alignment. It ain't in alignment. Most people
all
that
you gonna do
change
is
their
put the weight
body
back
don't
on.
change their mindset. The surgery don't change your mind. It just change your body.
Because all you're gonna do is put the weight back on anyway. If you still
Yeah,
eat
because
wrong,
you
if you
ain't
still
doing
eat the back.
nothing to change your mindset.
Because everybody want, I don't want to say everybody. I'm saying everybody. You can't say everybody. I'm saying some people just want their IG. They want their instant gratification.
Oh yeah.
They want
Oh
everything
yeah.
got to be so instant. They don't want to take the time. In order for you to get the body that you want, it's going to take the time to get the body. Think about how much months and years it took you for you to put on that weight.
Yeah.
And that's going to take you some time to get that weight off on you, but you're going to have to stay consistent as well.
And maintaining it, yeah, for sure. For sure.
You know, you have people want this stuff. I want to take this weight off in within 30 days or 20 days or how many days so I can fit in
Yeah,
this
they
stretch and
do.
stuff.
They do. They do sell you a gimmick. They be gimmicky. I'm
And
not
then
gonna sell you a dream. That's what I'm
and
not
then
gonna do.
and then if they don't get the results they want, they quit.
Yes.
And they don't realize
Yes.
you'll start losing inches before the weight start coming off. That's what people get discouraged. They think, well, I'm not losing weight. You'll start losing the inches first. Then
And then some people quit too soon. You quit too soon.
no, you
You
can't
quit
quit
too
this.
fast.
Well, they just get complacent. Not complacent, but they just not hungry enough for it. Just like I'm satisfied and I'm good. But that's the thing about it. Once you get the weight off, now you got to put in the work now to maintain it off. And I just will because
Yeah.
people think just because I work out, I can eat anything I want to.
No, that ain't how that work. People think that about me too. And it's not, it ain't how it work. And I don't condone taking supplements and not eating healthy either. So gotta eat good. Gotta give your body what it needs.
So that's what
That's my final remark. And make sure y'all are taking y'all vitamins, drinking y'all water, and minding y'all business. That water. In that water.
Hey, and that's what you got to do, man. So, like I said, we appreciate everybody. We about to get out this thing tonight too, because we had a great time. Be back tomorrow night here on Walking This Way, the Impact
Yes.
Voice podcast, with Keisha Sanchez. She's going to be our featured guest for tomorrow night. Talk about her show that she does here in the DFW, Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. I Am Radio. You're gonna learn more about that. You're gonna learn more about her. So tune in, plug in. And man, thank you everybody for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We are already up to 411 subscribers. So we are going up. We asked y'all, man, this is what we want. We asking everybody. We want to get up to 1K. We want to get to 1,000
Help us
subscribers.
get to
Halfway there.
1,000.
The Bible said have not. We ask not. We ask not. We're asking right now to help us get to 1K subscribers. Pass the word on and just
Send it to somebody and just tell them to subscribe to this YouTube channel. People do stuff like that all the time. Just copy the link. Say, girl, I followed it. Send it. Say subscribe, my friend, trying to get to 1K. I don't care how you put it. Just share it. Share the link. Share the link, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to do big things on the YouTube page. I already know what's happening.
And also on our TikTok too. Also on TikTok, even though I know we got separate TikTok accounts as well, Shay. We want to upload clips on our own separate TikTok account. I know you want to upload some clips on yours, and I upload clips on mine. TikTok been showing love to the clips I've been showing on our page. So big shout out to everybody on TikTok. We want that. Twitter. We're gonna be uploading some clips on Twitter too. So Shay will upload some clips on her end on her Twitter account. I'm doing the same thing. Also,
Yes.
we want to build up our Twitter account as well because we are live streaming on Twitter right now. So
right now
we are doing that. So we really want to Instagram. Also, I get your Instagram clips. We are putting clips on Instagram as well. Our reels are been doing good as well. So help us out, man. Help us with the support. It's not costing you anything. And if you want to become a sponsor, become a sponsor. You want to donate, come to donate. We really want to take this thing to the next level for this year. But we really want to get up to. I hope we get not to 1,000. We want to get up in the millions. On YouTube, you gotta think like that.
Right, but that's our first goal. Yeah, that's our first initial goal. Hit that 1K, then it's rockets from there.
Yeah, so we want that. We want to make sure we want to bring great content as well. Like I said, you click the short. We're doing YouTube shorts as well. So you follow us on YouTube. You can watch clips, shorts of the show as well. We're also on Apple Podcasts too. Type in if you're on Apple, iPhone, whatever. We on this show tonight will be up on there on Apple Podcasts. So if you're on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, man, follow us on those outlets. And go ahead.
Yeah, y'all follow us. We on everything now. Apple, Google, Spotify, Anchor, Twitter, YouTube. Find us.
That's it. So, ask everybody supporters, man. Just pass the word on. Like I said, in the month of May, this is what I'm gonna flash again. In the month of May, New Faces of Dallas for the month of May of 2023. If you're in the DFW area, where you're a man or woman, it gotta be something positive, not nothing negative. It gotta be very helpful to the community. We want to showcase you here on the podcast. We want to have a Q&A conversation with you so that people can know who you are here in the DFW. They got a lot of great people here, Shay, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, doing a lot of great things. I appreciate everybody. Oh, big shout out to the magazines that we're doing, interviews as well. Dallas Gold Magazine. I'll be doing a video. I know you guys some coming up with them soon as well. With the magazine also. Big shout out to Rachel as well with What's Up Dallas Magazine. She invited me to be interviewed in her magazine, so I'm excited about that. We are getting out there, ladies and gentlemen. Shay, she's getting out there with appearances and interviews herself. She's getting plugged in with the community also. So, man, follow us. We thank everybody for their support. So now it's like we celebrities now. So
it is, I feel it coming, I feel the big celeb energy, I feel it.
And so that's what's up right there. So, man, we got to get ready to get out this thing. We got to go to work. When I say got to go to work, we got to upload these shows. I got to go through and do these reels, and I got to send them to you, Shay, as well, so you can have them on your end. So after the show, still got work to do. So got to upload this stuff, send them, and still work. Because when you have a business like this, or whatever you're doing, you still got to put in work. You just can't say, "Oh, I'll do it tomorrow." No, you got to do it tonight. So I believe in time, man. I believe in investing time. I believe in managing time. So I don't want to waste time. So we don't want to waste time. So Shay, you already did the final remarks. You have anything else you want to share before we get it off? I think that's it for me.
No, nothing else. Nothing else.
All right. As
everybody have a wonderful and productive week.
That's it. And we're going to see y'all tomorrow night here on the podcast. Man, y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow night here on Walk In This Way Impact Force Podcast, and we're broadcasting right now from Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, the DFW. And by the way, DFW is our playground. Peace, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on